while Dr. Ransom was still alive.
So tell us who you are.
Uh,
You're Anita Howard,
yes.
longtime instructor at Austin Community College, about to retire. And you interviewed Katherine Anne Porter. When did you interview her?
Well, it was while I was working for the newspaper, and I stopped working there in 1966. So it was before that. And it was while Dr. Ransom was still alive. And she must have gotten the wrong impression. I think she thought that they were going to buy her papers for the collection for the Ransom Center, which wasn't there yet. But so she was kind of disappointed, and I think she gave her papers to some other university.
I think she gave them on the East Coast, yeah.
Yes, and but that fell through. So she wasn't in the best mood possible, but she was very gracious and had a lot of things to say about Texas and about the hill country. You see, she lived with her grandmother down the road a piece, around San Marcos, a little town. In fact, her grandmother's house, I think, is now a writing center.
Yeah.
But anyway, she had been there and looked at it again and everything. And so she talked a lot about Texas and about the area. And the thing that I remember most was she said that it was a dangerous place in those days, and maybe still, but there was a wildness about it. And she said she remembered seeing a hawk dip down and take a little chicken and fly off with it. And she said that vision had stayed with her through the years. And that was just about the time when her last book, the big book.
Ship of Fools?
Yeah, Ship of Fools. Yes, she worked on that for maybe 15 years, a long time. And it was out and getting fairly good reviews. But I think she was a little disappointed in its reception. But she didn't, talk about that a lot. But she said that it had been kind of a lifetime work, and she was glad it was over. And she's a very pretty woman. At that time, she must have been 70 or in her late 60s. And she wore a hat with him, and I had the picture that we got of her. And but she was very well dressed. It was a suit, but it was kind of a beige thing. And she was very, very attractive woman and gracious. But it wasn't her best day because she had just learned that they weren't going to buy her papers.
What was your overall impression of her?
Well, I liked her, but I had liked her work, and so I was, really, I was kind of thinking I was with royalty. I was young and very impressionable at that time. And then later, here, when I wrote the play that was put on here, The We of Me, well, she was in it. I wrote her into it. But she had, in it, I didn't make her sound too good. She had stepped over somebody that she didn't like who was lying in front of her door, And so she went out her door and stepped over him in the mud.
This was a play here
Uh-huh.
at ACC?
Uh-huh.
Or was it Austin High then?
No, no.
Or at ACC?
No, it was ACC. It was the theater here
Oh, okay.
in this very.
She was in the play? No, it was a play of her work. Okay.
I wrote her into it.
Oh, okay.
The play was the Lee of Me. It was about Carson McCullers.
Oh, okay.
But they knew each other and didn't like each other, and so that was.
Oh, okay. Did she talk about that with you, any?
No.
About Carson McCullers?
No, I had read that.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't, when I interviewed her, I didn't take up anything like that. We mostly talked about Texas and her time here, and about literature, her work. And I hadn't read Ship of Fools when I was interviewing her, but I, of course, had read her short stories a lot of them. And so many of them were set in Texas, so we mostly talked about Texas.
Did she talk about her grandmother any?
No, not except that she lived with her. And she didn't, as I recall, she didn't say, have any anecdote about her or anything.
Did she seem to still have a fondness for Texas? Because people talk about a love-hate relationship.
It's hard for me to tell. The things that I remember most were her talking about how it was wild and dangerous and cruel. So maybe that is what she thought it was. It was cruel. But I didn't get the impression she didn't like it. But remember, she had just received this disappointment about her papers.
Yeah.
And she wasn't going to give them. So that also kind of tells us about how she felt about Texas.
So what capacity were you interviewing her? What were you interviewing her about?
Well,
the book?
Because, not really about anything, just that she was here.
Okay.
And my boss sent me to interview her.
Okay. What was your job?
I was a reporter and feature writer for the Austin American-Statesman.
Okay. What year would this have been?
Well, it was sometime before 1966. I don't remember, but that was the year I left the paper.
Okay.
So I know it was before then.
All right. Any other comments about her? Anything else that you can think of?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's just a newspaper interview.
Okay.